Excellencies, ministers from the federal member states, representatives and officials from the government, of the federal government of Somalia and the governments of the federal member states, colleagues from UNSOM, UNODC, and of course my own colleagues from UNDP, and all others in this room. Thank you very much for being here. It is truly a pleasure to be here with you today for the opening of this workshop. It is an exciting event to gather all of you, ministers from the federal government and from the federal member states, some new, some familiar, in one location to strengthen relationships, as the minister said, and discuss matters important to the rule of law in Somalia. It had been a long time since we have all met last, and I hope that we can resume a regular dialogue moving forward. I am particularly happy that we can all meet together for a collective and dynamic discussion on the next iteration of the Joint Justice Programme, what we think we might call, at least in English, JJP2. As you may know, on the current Joint Justice and Corrections Programmes, they are coming to an end in December 2022, and activities have already been significantly reduced, indeed, since 2021, as I'm sure you're aware. It is therefore important and timely that we finalize this process swiftly in order to be able to launch the new programs in January 2023, which would include elements of both justice and corrections. Some of you may recall that the planning and preparation of the next program started last September 2021 with the Justice Month event, a series of inclusive discussions with justice stakeholders and community representatives in each FMS capital and Banadir. The results of these sessions highlighted that some issues, and examples are support to legitimate and impartial and ethical justice institutions, ensuring accountability for perpetrators of sexual and gender-based violence, and support to the prevention and resolution of land disputes. These were the sort of principal concerns of the communities in our discussions. This is what emerged. And we need to confess collectively that we still need to find the solutions to, that will have the sort of positive and practical impact with communities that we serve. Of course, much has changed since then. The financial resources from donors, I think, are less certain in the changing of the environment in the global world. And of course, also in Somalia, as the minister suggested, the situation on the ground is changing quite swiftly. So, as the minister indeed intimated, these challenges require us to step out of our comfort zone and engage in creative and innovative thinking, being flexible and thinking outside the box. We can't simply undertake activities with the assumption that at some point in the future these will bring about more justice results. We need to be able to demonstrate concrete success that affect people and communities immediately. There is a real urgency for demonstrating results on the ground. And this implies, in some ways, a new way of thinking, which we have begun to do, and we look forward in working with you in going forward. We need a new joint program based on ensuring sustainability from the onset, supporting the outputs that have a direct impact on the lives of people, and ensuring that change evolves, not only on paper, but also in the attitudes and behaviors of those engaged in providing justice in Somalia. Your Excellency, you mentioned energy and passion, and let me associate myself with those dynamics. I'm excited by the general direction, our new way of thinking, and the way that JJP2 is evolving as it will be presented today. But it's critical that there is an open and meaningful discussion, and at the same time, the next steps of the development phase of the program is discussed and taken forward. And finally, I anticipate that our engagement today will support the emergence of a unified understanding, which is so necessary for the success of our collective endeavors. So once again, thank you all for being here.
Mudul Real Estate.
مشقة أنتي هوري لا سومري مرحلة دي أتكا هي مجد وحي مقالة دينا كجري ما أنت ولا جد بي
ما فاهمين
مدل ريال استيت با maanta timi magaaladu way dhismaysaa guryuhu wada muraayad si casri ah loo maareeyay
الله muuqaalka wacanay xaafadaha qaar iyo guryaha baan maalmaha layna daraandarsanaa ilaa waa shirkadda Mudul Real Estate oo magaaladeena timi
shirkadda Mudul Real Estate waxa ay ku qabanaysaa dib u habaynta guryaha iibka iyo iska iibinta guryaha iyo dhulalkaba adeegyada ay shirkaddu qabato waxa intaas raaca kireynta dhismooyinka iyo guryaha iyo qayb dhismaha warehouse-ka kireynta maamulidda dhismooyinka ganacsi iyo deegaan raadinta dhismooyinka sida guryaha caadiga ah apartmentiska iyo dhismooyinka kale
shirkadda Mudul Real Estate waxa ay ku shaqeynaysaa hufnaan daganuglaan iyo xirfadyahanimo
hawl ku dhisan hubanti tayo sare iyo qiimo jaban Mudul Real Estate waa waxa ay la gaartaa
waaba sababta ay bulshada badankeed u dooratay Mudul Real Estate
Mudul Real Estate xafiiskoodu waxa uu ku yaalaa xaafadda Taleex ee degmada Hooda wixii faahfaahin waxaad kala xiriiri kartaa telefoon nambarada eber 61 67 45 ama eber 61 49 Mudul
Real Estate
Mudul